The Untold Mystery of Sister Abhaya's Death. March 27, 1992. The early morning calm of Kottayam, Kerala, was shattered by a horrifying discovery. In the well of the Payasthan convent, the lifeless body of 21-year-old Sister Abhaya was found. Initially ruled as a suicide, her death would unravel into one of India's most controversial murder mysteries. Sister Abhaya was a bright and devoted young woman studying at BCM College in Kottayam. As a resident of the PSX convent, she was known for her discipline and commitment to her faith. But on that fateful March morning, everything changed. When her body was found in the convent well, local authorities quickly declared it a suicide. The initial investigation into Sister Abhaya's death raised more questions than answers. Key evidence, like her personal belongings, was either destroyed or left unexamined. The autopsy report showed signs of head injuries, yet authorities dismissed these findings. The convent itself was eerily silent, with members refusing to cooperate with investigators. As months turned into years, the case was quietly closed as a suicide. But the people of Kerala were not convinced. Public outrage and relentless activism forced the reopening of the case. The crime branch took over, only to hit roadblocks of its own. Witnesses retracted their statements, and evidence seemed to vanish mysteriously. It was as if an unseen hand was protecting the culprits. What was being hidden, and why? In 1993, the Central Bureau of Investigation, or CBI, was brought in. After years of stalled progress, in 2008, the case took a chilling turn. Under narco-analysis, a controversial interrogation technique, 2 priests and a nun emerged as key suspects. According to these reports, Sister Abhaya had accidentally witnessed the trio in a compromising situation during the early hours of March 27th. Fearing exposure, they allegedly attacked her, striking her with a blunt object before dumping her body into the well. But these revelations weren't enough for swift justice. Years of legal battles followed, with accusations of evidence tampering, witness intimidation, and systemic corruption. Finally, in 2020, nearly 28 years after her death, the case reached its conclusion. On December 22, 2020, Father Thomas Couture and Senior Sefi were found guilty of murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. The court declared that Sister Abhaya's death was no accident, but a premeditated crime. Justice, though delayed, had finally been served. But for many, the verdict brought mixed emotions. Could justice truly compensate for 28 years of silence, suffering, and unanswered questions? The case of Sister Abhaya left a lasting impact, not just on the judicial system, but also on the faith of many. It exposed the vulnerabilities of institutions meant to uphold justice and morality. Her story reminds us of the importance of perseverance, even in the face of immense obstacles. Activists, journalists, and investigators ensured that her voice wasn't silenced forever. But it also leaves us asking, how many more stories like Sister Abhaya's remain untold? What do you think about the Sister Abhaya case? Do you believe justice was served, or does the delay diminish its significance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us uncover more stories where truth prevails against all odds. Thank you for watching.